Okay, so if this right here is a bottom or upper 12, we'll go in and we'll unbox. We'll start the unboxing video right now. So let's see what we can do. We're at 20 yards, so there should be no reason to miss this. Every 12 I've aimed at today I've hit, so let's see what we can do. Alright, we're looking pretty good. That shot felt good. And it looked great. Let's take the camera off the tripod. Okay. I'm pretty sure we've got, yeah, we've got it, I believe. Alright, let's see. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that's in. It's a little, well, that's definitely not hard, or it's definitely easy to see right there. Yeah, that's definitely money. It's touching the whole 10 ring right here. It's definitely touching the whole 10 ring right here, and it's touching that 12, So I got a good video for you guys today. I really believe you guys are gonna like today's video. We've never done an unboxing on the channel, but today is going to be the first time, and it's actually something for our scope. None of you guys know what it is, but if you follow me on Instagram, we're going to post a little sneak peek before we open it, and then we're actually going to test it out today. Here, we're going to switch it. Well, we're going to put it on our scope, and we're going to see what we think. So let's get this arrow out. Okay, so we're here, and as you can tell from the front of the box, it is something from UltraView. But do you know what it is now? Maybe you can try and guess and then see if you are right. But here we go. Let's hop right into it because this is going to be a really good video, I believe. So, alright. So, here is the box, and that is the package. So, let's open everything else but the package first. So obviously we got our UltraView sticker. Been wanting one of those for a long time, and then they sent this right here. I ain't really got no purpose of using that. So right here is what we have been waiting for a long time now. This right here is the UltraView hunting 3-pin. Now you can't tell in this lighting that there's even pins, but here you go. Let's see, let me put it behind this right here. You can there you go. This right here is the UV3XL 3-pin. Technically 4-pin because of this little pin down here. But let me go over a little bit of the features real quick on this little contraption. Alright, so it's going to be really hard to tell, but you can kind of see it. Right in here is the little adjustments for moving this top pin and this bottom pin. I read up on it, and this pin and this pin, the middle pin and the top pin is 0.015 size pins, and then the bottom one is a 0.010, and then this one is a 0.010 also. Also, I just want to give you all a heads up. This little bag of screws and Allen wrenches that will come in your UV3, either XL or UV3, keep this right here, because if you shoot an Axcel, maybe arm, or, well, like if you're using an Axcel arm to hold your scope, your UV3 scope, these Allen wrenches right here will pretty much, there is one size in this entire bag, like every single size Allen wrench that is in that Axcel scope, almost all of them, there is a Allen wrench in here to fit them, besides of maybe like 1 or 2. So I just want to give y'all a heads up on that, because every time I go to tournaments, I carry this bag with me, because I know for a fact that I'll find an Allen wrench that'll fit my scope. Alright, so here we are with our UV3XL. Now, as of right now, we just have the standard old end with a center drilled lens with a blue fiber in. So let me take this out real fast. Here is our old cap, our old end. And right here is going to be our new one. Boom. So this is just a little bit different, especially looking in here, seeing this white ring. So the screws ain't tightened in or anything, but this right here is what it looks like inside of the scope. And we've got the blue, I mean not the blue, but the red fibers running across the top. So check this out. Alright, this is on max settings right here. It's gonna be a little bit tricky to tell, but you can tell it's a pretty bright. This is fresh batteries too. I just had to change mine in my scope, so I like so far what I can tell. And now the only thing is left is to go shoot this. Okay, so we are out here now, and to my knowledge, this is just from what I think. This middle pin is what your slider, like what your little slider right here is set to. So if you're sliding your scope down to 20 yards, then your top pin is not going to be the same as your middle pin. Now this is just from what I think. I could be completely wrong, but we're about to find out and see if I missed this target or not. So let's see what happens whenever I shoot 20 yards right here. Okay, I'm correct. It's what your slider is set to. Okay, so now we're going to shoot this 3D animal and just see what we think, because I've just came from shooting a 6-pair lens to having no lens in this whatsoever. So okay, in all honesty, this is one of the sweetest and most coolest things I have seen, especially with this little bottom long range pin. Now, here's the cool thing about this right here. This is a they call it 3-pin, but really it's a 4-pin. So you slide your slider down to 40 yards, right? Your top pin, you can make it, 30 yards, and the bottom pin, the third pin, you can make it 50 yards. Take that little main bottom one, and I've watched a George Riles video talking about this, and I'm not quite sure if it would be like a 60 yard, or I'm pretty sure you just have to go back and continue to shoot that and, just see what it is. But this right here is what we're actually going to be hunting with. There's one con to running these pins. When you have a clarifier in your peep, like I do, looking through the scope housing and at the 12 rings, it actually looks like it breaks down the 12 rings to their smaller. Like, it looks like it takes whatever you're looking at and just kind of compacts it smaller. But obviously all you had to do is just take this clarifier out. So what do I think about it? I think it's really, really nice. I'm going to try and get a shot of the pins, try to get a little bit of B-roll for you guys to kind of see what we're running with. But the coolest thing about this is whenever deer season's rolling around and target season's over with and you need to set up your hunting bow, throw this 3-pin on, roll your slider down to 30 yards, move that top pin to 20, move the bottom one, the third one, to 40 yards, and boom, you got a 20, 30, 40 all right there in one scope house. And I think that is really cool. This right here, I actually would recommend to someone if they was running a UV3, and instead of that single pin and setting it at 25 yards. If you're shooting like men's pins 30 or men's pins 40, I would recommend this if you have the UV3. Okay, so now the final part of what is my honest opinion over this lens or this cartridge. Well, out of 10, I'd give it a 9 for sure, because if you're thinking of a hunting situation, you know, this right here would be like a game changer, honestly. It won't be much more different than running like a four pin or a 5 pin scope, or I mean not scope but sight. But if you are like me and is shooting a Mathews V3X in tournaments because you're just comfortable with that setup and you want to be able to switch from your hunting, like switch from a 3D setup to hunting setup quick, this is pretty handy. Now obviously I'm not, you know, recommending anybody just go out and buy it right now. Obviously, I think it's a good purchase. It will be a good purchase, especially when hunting season comes around, because then, you know, you can set your middle pin maybe to 30 yards, 35, and just go off of that and fix the rest of your pins. Now, obviously, I do believe this will come in handy for hunting season. If you are shooting men's pins 30, or any type of class that is a bow hunting setup, then I recommend this product. If you're wanting to just go ahead and buy a scope and run the scope and the slider sight just for the heck of it. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, and thank you guys everyone for commenting on posts and liking the videos. And if y'all are new here to the channel, we've been picking up a lot more subscribers here recently, so I appreciate every single one of y'all hitting the subscribe button. 3D videos are coming, 3D tournament videos. If you guys have any video suggestions on what you guys want to see, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear y'all's ideas and what you guys would want to see in the future. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my buddy Devin Harper Outdoors, I believe that's his name. We're gonna put the channel right here as long as we remember. So go click right here and subscribe to his channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.